Welcome to Around the Peninsula. I'm Army Sergeant Ryan Sharp. When it comes to the great outdoors, fun activities for parties and events, trips, and anything else you can think of to raise military morale, there is one man with a heart big enough for the whole peninsula. Specialist Stephen Solomon reports.
While stopping by the Outdoor Recreation Center, there's a man with a heart of gold when it comes to giving back to the troops.
My job here at Kunsan Air Base is to provide outstanding world-class service to our airmen and military personnel because there's no limit what we can do for our airmen, and we should never stop trying to improve the quality of life for our military members.
Warren Latham has been spending 17 years making sure service members get the quality time they deserve. He's even being promoted to a new position up at Camp Humphreys. But he wasn't leaving without expressing what this job means to him.
So I've actually kind of done many different aspects of recreation through my career, but I still like to stay in recreation. It's really my passion, and it's my passion to make sure our military members are taken care of.
Taken care of in regards to the outdoor activities and events he personally researches and schedules on his own time.
You always have to keep a finger on a pulse and see what they want, listen to what they're asking for, that we're out there changing as we need to change to make sure we keep up with the demands of our younger generation and what they want. And also our older generation, what they want too. We have to keep their demands too. So it's just being a good customer service, being a good manager or good person that's able to focus on what the needs are.
Needs that he'll continue to focus on as he relocates to Camp Humphreys. I'm Specialist Stephen Solomon, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
Director Warren Latham may be leaving Kunsan behind, but his love for the service members will live on as he's already scheduled multiple plans, events, and trips for the outdoor rec to follow in his absence. Many people dream of becoming a rock star, but Petty Officer Grant Wamack shows us students who are learning the fundamentals of playing the guitar before hitting the stage.
USAG Yongseong community members work on their guitar skills at Comiskey's and truly show that practice makes perfect.
When you learn how to play the guitar a little bit and get the hang of a few songs, you can make lots of friends. Everyone enjoys music. Whenever you are alone or feeling down, playing guitar can be very comforting and lift you up.
Some people wish to sharpen their skills, while others simply want to pursue a new hobby.
Well, at the high school in choir, my teacher started to play some guitar for us towards the end of the school year, and he taught us a few chords, and I found it was really cool, and my mom had this old guitar that she never used, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna practice.
Civilians and service members are welcome to take beginner and intermediate guitar lessons. Classes are done in a group setting.
If they, want to learn, then yeah, recommend it.
To sign up for guitar lessons, contact Comiskey's, Petty Officer Grant Wamack, Yongseong, Korea.
Guitar lessons are beneficial and have been known to increase coordination and motor skills. Are you looking to practice your swing or just want to break out the clubs and knock a few golf balls around? Specialist Stephen Solomon reports the opening of a new option at Kunsan.
There were a few modifications from the original.
Those looking to practice their golf swing need to look no further as Kunsan Air Base just opened their first fully automatic driving range.
This is important to Kunsan. Being isolated remote, airmen's here for a year, we got to provide them a recreational outlet. This started off in like 2007. They wanted to put a driving range. We put it in as a small project for the Air Force. The Air Force approved it in 2012. They funded it. $750,000 funding. And it's fully automatic, like I said. You hit the ball, it goes out, hits the net, rolls down into a gutter. From the gutter, every hour, it'll get washed down underneath into the mechanical. It's a little loud in here, so I will talk loud. From here, it goes up this elevator into this wash rack. From the wash to the dryer, and then the dryer, it goes up one big elevator.
Why should troops and civilians invest their time in this?
This is where people can come and learn how to play golf. This is a great sport. It helps you relax, because you got to relax to play golf, at least to be good at it. Also, this is 24/7. So if you work night shift, you can come play in the daytime. You work day shift, you come play in the evenings. If you work a mid, you can come at 3 in the morning and get your practice in. It's as simple as that.
I'm Specialist Stephen Solomon, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
The fully automatic Kunsan driving range is open 24 hours a day for everyone to enjoy. Good tools are useless and sometimes harmful if we don't know how to use them properly. Katusa Private Lee Jin Woo introduces us to a class where students learn about safety.
Amid sawdust, goggles, and ear protection, students work with big machines and wood. At the Yongsan Arts and Crafts Center, they learn how to use woodworking machines properly.
Safety is the most important factor when you work in a wood shop, where you have to deal with a lot of dangerous and lethal machines. In this workshop, I don't allow people to take woodworking classes and make products unless they go through this safety class.
How the machines work and being aware of the dangers are crucial in a wood workshop. Students get hands-on experience while following the instructions by Mr. Hwang. As the students handle table saws, wood planers, and other equipment, Mr. Hwang pays close attention to ensure that they use them safely.
It is perfectly safe to make wood products if you truly follow the safety measures. Knowing how to make the product will help a lot in the future.
Tusa Private Lee Jin Woo, Yongsan, Korea.
The woodworking safety class opens every Tuesday, accepting only 3 people per class. Service members know they may be called on to act quickly in a crisis. In combat, it can come more likely, but back at home, it comes as a surprise. Air Force Staff Sergeant Daryn Murphy takes us to Osan Air Base, where the community honors a local hero.
This May, the local community recognized airmen and soldiers following a fire that took place outside of Osan Air Base, in which several service members helped save a family from a burning building.
At that time, I made a decision. I was like, okay, I'm going to try to get down to the alleyway and get help. Please try to follow me if you can. If not, I'll try to get help to come with her and the other kids. But once I was down on the floor, 2 people were able to move me down to the corner of the alley. And at that time, I was able to tell them that there's still more people, there's still children, there's still more people on the 3rd floor. At that time, they were able to get blankets from the shops that are nearby and spread it out around the area, which I came down on. And at that time, that's when she started throwing her 2 children, her 2 older daughters, and then her baby, and then herself.
It's a story that should have had a happy ending for everyone involved, but that is not the case. Staff Sergeant Cierra Rogers passed away 2 days after arriving at her next duty station at Hurlburt Field, Florida. Her family visited Osan for a memorial service to celebrate her life and her contributions to the Air Force and Songtan community.
I think that the impact she has is going to affect all of us, all the way from the United States all the way here to South Korea. The impact that the Air Force has had on her and as well as our lives has been phenomenal.
In a moment where lives are on the line, every airman, soldier, sailor, and Marine hopes to have the courage to help those in need.
Yes, sir.
Air Force Staff Sergeant Daryn Murphy, Osan Air Base, Korea.
The cause of Staff Sergeant Rogers' death is currently under investigation. The Air Force mantra, fly, fight, and win, holds true for the Wolfpack every day. Whether it's real world or exercise time, the 8th Fighter Wing Airmen work hard to keep jets in the air. Air Force Master Sergeant Trevor Pedro hit the flight line and met up with an airman who's living proof.
In a dimly lit hangar off the Kunsan Air Base flight line, Staff Sergeant Dwight Hunter is leading a team of airmen through a once-in-a-career job.
When they told me it was a double on the same jet, it kind of made me step back and realize the big project of this.
The project, change out both wings on an F-16.
Let's go grab it from TMB.
It's an operation that takes planning, coordination, and a lot of moving parts.
And to have the support from fuels and all the outer entities such as sheet metal and our leadership, APG, and the biggest thing for us as weapons is having the 2 dedicated crews, and that's just making everything kind of flow so smooth.
Sergeant Hunter's team of weapons experts are reaping the benefits of not only his experience, he's performed this repair before, but the experience itself.
I'll be honest, it's a little emotional to see how far they've come, because they're out of here next month, and to see that progression from them stepping out of technical training to come to a base like this, Kunsan, to be able to excel the way they have, especially on a project like this, and this is their absolute first time dealing with something like this. It's great to see, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a little emotional. It's a little emotional, but it's good.
Emotions that come with dedicating hours to sharing knowledge, training the next wave of airmen, and seeing a jet roll out of a dark hangar that Sergeant Hunter called home for the past few weeks.
As it says in Step 6, we'll be good. We'll level it off, and then we'll reconnect the other one.
Master Sergeant Trevor Pedro, Kunsan Air Base, Korea.
Staff Sergeant Dwight Hunter will continue to make sure that jets remain operational so that they continue to fly high and win. That was your Around the Peninsula for this week. From all of us at AFN, enjoy your evening.